Okay, so this is a violin day, and we're gonna talk about violin. I'll do the video with a Mimi flashcard, and this is our violin. So I just want to let you know, because I know this is very violin. The most basic information is that it's a string family, because you play on the strings, and you play a violin with a bow. And then it's made in Italy and has 4 strings. So these are the basic information on the flashcard. Now, when we teach the violin, we teach introducing all the parts of the body. So as much as I can show you, this is a head of the violin. So we say, touch your head. Where is your head? The tuning knobs that you can see here are the ears. Touch your ears, twist your ears. These are the ears of the violin, and we call it tuning knobs. Next one is a long neck that you put the hands on, the fingers, and it says touch your neck. Where is your neck? Now, the whole brown body of the violin is called a body. Touch your body. Where is your body? So that's the body of the violin. Then we go and count the strings of the violin. So we put the strings. We always hold the violin in front of the children. We hold it and we count strings together. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next video I'll do it with actual violin, so it's easier for you. And then you see Mimi is holding the violin. She puts her chin on the violin. So that black part of the violin is called a chin rest. Chin rest. And the next important thing is the little part, which it's hard to see it here, but maybe you can see it a little bit. Before, in front of the bow, when you play, it's a bridge, little wooden part that the strings are laying on top. It's a bridge. And last but not the least, there is a tail. And I always ask, find your tail. Where is your tail? Of course, the kids are like, no tail. But I'm sure you guys have a dog at the house. And does your dog has a tail? Roof, roof, roof. Has the tail. Long, short, and we go into this funny discussion about the tails dog's tail. And that tail holds the string. So, this is the violin. Now, how do we play the violin? We play with a bow. And here you can see clearly Mimi is playing violin with the bow. Now, bow is made of wood, the violin is made of wood, and the bow's hair, that's important, that's really cool to show them that. What is this? And you want to show them and turn around. Do you know what is the bow made of? Bow is made of dun, da, da, dun, drum roll. And you tell them it's made of horse's tail. And they get all excited. You give them that horse's tail and you have them touch gently, gently. Hold on, there's lots of sun here. So you want to make sure that you have them touch on top of that. Now, we also need to teach them at some point. All this information doesn't have to be convey on one lesson. You can use several lessons to tell them about it. So another thing which you could do is basically making sure that for the next week, we can talk about violins for 3 weeks. And one of the weeks, you have to tell them that the violin, about the rosen. Rosen is a little excerpt from a tree that you slide along the horse's tail, and that's how you can play on the violin on metal strings, and you can, that's how the sound is being produced. I guess that's all about the violin for the first class. So the next time I'll bring the violin and I'm gonna show you how it's made. Oh, and also we wanna include the fact that violin makes the high sound, and that we should always tell them and teach the students how to handle instruments, because at age 2 and 3 it's very common that children just drop the instruments, how they do it with tambourines or egg shakes. So you want to make sure that before they touch it, you tell them to handle it gently and never drop. Pass it back to a teacher. And another thing that you want to let them know is to stand away, because if your student, I apologize, this sound is really strong. Because if your student plays